Not only is this a true story, this just happened to me today, a few hours ago. It's short, but I wanted to make this video now so as to document the weird stuff that happens to me all the time while it's fresh in my mind. I'm working from home right now. Data entry is my day job. Glamorous, right? Well, it pays the bills until Cthulhu sees fit to drop some of his sunken city loot on me. So I'm going about my business, slaving away on the keyboard. I finish one assignment and then click to go to the next, and nothing. Try to reload the browser, loading. Still loading. Still loading. Still loading. Close out the browser, try to sign back in, more infinite loading. Restart the computer, try to sign back in, still stuck at the loading screen. Check in chat with my coworkers. No one else is having a problem. Shut down my computer, bring it back up, try to sign back in, still stuck loading. My boss gets hold of IT. They eventually get back to me. I go over everything again with them, still stuck loading. They check the data logs. They tell me that I've been signed in for the last 2 hours, and the data logs show my regular work activity the whole time. It wasn't hacked. There was no malicious activity. Everyone signs in under their own name and password so that they can get credit for their own work. No one knows my password, and no one would sign on and do my work for me. But there I was, with IT telling me I had been signed in and working the entire time. Eventually they tweaked a bunch of back-end stuff on their end, and I got access back. I just hope that whoever or whatever was doing my job for me didn't mess anything up. But at the exact same time that this began happening, I actually had the greatest moment of 2020. I'd been messaging back and forth on Facebook and found a copy of that insane picture you see in front of you on the screen. But it's not just a picture, it's a hologram called Scream. Here's video footage of the hologram in motion. It was printed in 1990. There was a hologram store in Metro Center Mall here in Phoenix, Arizona. I was a teenager working at the AMC movie theater across the parking lot. I would go in that store just to look at it. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. She was mesmerizing in her hideous beauty. It was like a modern-day Pickman's model. That image haunted me. It was the only thing in life I regret never buying when I had the chance. And I've been looking for one ever since. You forget about it, you search on Yahoo or Ask Jeeves because Google didn't exist at the time. Until in the last few years I had started to search anew, and with greater enthusiasm, but then nothing would pan out. With a burst of furious activity and inquiry, yesterday I began again. And today, I received a message from that gentleman on Facebook, saying he actually had two, so he was willing to part with the smaller one. And that's when my mind was blown. My search for the one thing, the piece of art that moved me the most in my life, had come to fruition. Then some entity took over my work computer for the next 3 hours, so I was able to finalize the purchase of Scream. It is currently packed and labeled in Germany and will be shipped out in the morning, express, with tracking. I don't know exactly what just happened today, but I have obtained my metaphorical holy grail. This is a religious artifact to me, and will look great on my Cthulhu altar, which you will all be able to visit, hopefully very soon. But the moral of the story is never give up, no matter what it is. Never stop searching, never stop fighting. Because right now, in 2020, Pandora's kiss, hope, is the only thing we have. So be sure to subscribe for more horror, occult, and Lovecraft madness. Until next time, Cthulhu Fatagan.